How would you treat yourself without that thought? My eyes are not seeing things clear.
Nice. I will not blame myself. Yeah, because of the eyesight, I often feel sad. I remember you helped me with a worksheet when I was in the hospital. I worry about that I might have glaucoma. Ah, huh. Wow. I remember you mentioned to me. How do you react when you believe the thought that my eyes are not healthy? And then I say it's a lot of stress. Then I realize the stress is what causing the eyes hurting.
So without the thought and without the stress, would you be in that church?
Same. I would do the same thing, still using the phone to try to see it clearer. But I would not feel so bad about myself. Then I would not jealous of other people. I would not criticizing myself for overusing my eyes.
Okay.
There are people saying the eyes is very strong. It doesn't get weak when we use it a long time. It's only the belief that will affect the eye vision. Some people playing the computer games for a long time, but they don't get a myopia. And the key is to have to believe that I have clear vision. And then my mind is like fighting. No, I cannot see things clear. How can I believe I see things clear?
Well,
So I'm like
the work
doing
is about
work in
good.
myself.
What's that?
I'm doing the work to help my stubborn mind to see why my vision is clear and is crystal clear.
Well, it's like mind is just trying, it's like doing its job to try and, it thinks it's going to keep you safe.
I'm not sure how this will keep me safe when it says that my vision is bad.
Well, like if you believe it's you that can, like you said it here, that you blame you and you think you overuse your eyes. And so there's that, the stress, the thinking is like going to prevent you from getting it worse. It thinks it's going to prevent things from getting worse.
Ah, right. Yeah. May I go to the restroom very quick?
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe you can grab a cup of water. Come back. Come back. Hello. You're right. It tried to help protect me. Wow. Yeah. Then the mind thinks it can help me to pay more attention to less using it or take more break or practicing harder for the eye vision.
Wait a minute,
Like
say that again.
I say I agree with what you say that why the mind grabbing these thoughts is because it tries to protect me. It tries to remind me to use my eyes less. It tries to remind me that your eyes is vulnerable. Don't overuse it. Pay more attention to it and practicing harder for recovering the eye vision. But ironically, the things posted online saying helping with the eye vision is to relax.
Yep. Yeah. So there you go. It's the ego's confused.
Yeah, ego wants to practice hard to relax.
Yeah. It's really
Ego
it's so
wants to practice hard to practice the relaxation feelings.
ego is like it's just like you had somebody there saying to you, "Will you relax? Come on, relax! No!" You know, it's like this. All right, I'll relax.
And I cannot get the trick how to relax the eyeball. It says just feel you relax the hand, like a grab and relax. Similar. It's just like a no using energy, but I really don't get the strategy of it.
Yeah. Well,
And
right.
another trick is to have to really make the mind believe I can see things crystal clear.
I don't know anything about the eyes, but I know that like when you look at you know this fight or flight thing that we have as humans, flight, fight, flight, or freeze. You know that
Fight.
that evolutionary kind of response that we have to, like, if we see a tiger and we're out in the in a field, we would run, right?
Right.
Or we would maybe freeze, whatever. But so like this is one of the things I learned from a guy named Dr. Bruce Lipton. In modern society, we've got stress that's low level stress happening all the time. And so, again, I don't know, I can't prove it's the eyes. But it seems to me that it would be things like meditation, like that you do every single day for like a couple hours, like and the more regularly you do it over time, that your eyes would improve. So I don't think it's like just relaxing your body in the usual way,
You're saying correct things. That's what they're asking people to do if we want to our vision gets better. It's like a meditating every day for a while to convince the mind that I can see things clearly, and then make the visual very clear in the mind.
Well,
and then also try to relax the eyeball.
Yeah, for me, it's not so much convincing the mind, because the mind, ego mind is just going to believe what it believes. But like in doing the work, in questioning the thinking, it's like
Maybe I am using the incorrect word. Maybe my translated. Not convincing, but truly believe that my vision is clear. Truly believe that. So it's like I already have a good vision. And then when mind truly believe that, then the vision is good.
So let's turn it around. My eyes.
But I don't, because the fact is very too strong to prove that the eye vision is bad.
So let's turn it around. My eyes are not seeing things clear. How would you turn that around?
I want to say my thinking not see things clear.
My thinking is not seeing things clear. So how's that true in that church?
I didn't know what I want at that moment. I was very confused there. I didn't like church, as I've mentioned to you. I went there for trying to get involved in, maybe making more friends. Maybe that will be potentially helpful for my case. Or even I can meet someone that I will marry with. Then I can, you see, very messy mind. I don't know what I want. I didn't know. So it's too many things in the head. Did I really want to see that things clear? I don't think so. So my thinking was not clear.
Well, that's really interesting.
Didn't know what I want at that moment when I'm standing there. And then my mind, my ego thinks, my ego thought, oh, I want to see things clearer. Is that true? You want to see things clear? Really? No, at that moment, the mind is with, how to say, squeezed too many things. Wants to take advantage of the situation, see if it will be beneficial for the safety.
So let's see if we can get a little, like a more focused example here. So when you're believing a stressful thought, like I want a friend or a partner, or I want a better chance for my case, and you're at church to get that, if that's a little bit stressful, then
Very stressful.
Okay, yeah, and so if you're there
I don't know
for
what they're talking about. What? Huh?
see this, okay, so there you go. Like, this is a good example. My thinking is not seeing things clear. I'm here I'm here under false pretenses, as they say, which means just that I'm not here for church. I'm here to get something else, and that's stressful. And so
Sure.
so you're making yourself be someplace you don't want to be to get something that the church is not offering.
I don't like going to a traditional church.
Thinking is not seeing things good. That's solid. Yeah. Mm.
But now, with getting to know more about different churches, I found some churches are different. So I'm willing to go and try to make some friends when I have time, like Sunday. but traditional type of church, and then speak in fast English. I standing there like I didn't understand nothing. What are
Okay.
you talking about? Huh?
Okay.
Ah,
Hmm. How else is it true? In that moment, my thinking is not seeing things clear.
still think my thinking is not seeing myself clear that what I really want in this life is spending time on things I'm not interested in, not seeing things clear. That who am I? What do I want? Always living in the fears and doing something that I don't like to protect future possible hurts. The mind didn't see things clearly. What is she
I
wants
I
in her?
see.
Tired
Are you seeing those images now
seeing what images?
of you doing it wrong?
No, didn't do it wrong. It's just
Of you being stressed or not knowing what you want?
no. At that moment, didn't even aware what was happening.
So I mean, right now, what are the images that you were seeing?
What images am I seeing?
Hmm.
Seeing that at that moment was tired and under stress. I'm still trying to see the things on the screen clearer, which not interested in at all, or even resistance.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing from you is like you're not interested in being there, and you're trying to understand and read what's up on the screen, and you're trying to understand them. And that's confusion. You're not interested in that stuff, but you're trying to understand it and read it.
Right. The reason behind that was many reasons.
Yeah, well, there was certainly a motive to be there, but you weren't understanding, you weren't interested in what they were actually saying, from what I'm hearing you say. Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Zero.
yeah.
None. What
Yeah.
that's that's read us a whole bunch of sentences. That's what Lord says. That's the word of Lord. I was like, ah, you know the truth. Other people don't know.
Mm.
And trying to use the word of Lord to like control other people.
Yeah. So, okay, so my thinking is not clear if I think they're what? What was it? They're trying to control people?
No, I just say I don't like it. At that moment, they didn't say this is the word of
Oh,
Lord.
okay.
They were saying something. Maybe I don't remember a song's lyrics. They are singing songs to praise
Is that
the
what
Jesus the Lord.
is that what you were trying to read on the screen, lyrics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I am not very interested. The music was
Okay.
great, but the lyrics I'm not interested in.
So what's another example of my thinking is not seeing things clear in that moment when you're trying to read?
Sorry, I got distracted. Could you repeat?
Yep. What's another example of my thinking is not seeing things clear? Right in that moment.
I'm so scared. I was also scared. I was there out from fears.
And what were you seeing that made you scared?
I am scared of thinking of this question, that my thinking doesn't see this clear. The mind feels like, oh, once you see things clear, then you will want to do what you really like, which is not gonna help you to survive in this society.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I'm
Yeah.
scared of getting deeper into
Mm.
that. I want to see things clear because I know what I really want. What I really like is the work. What I really like is the languages, maybe communicating and talking about philosophy and then how to make the world better.
Mm.
But then mine is saying, look at you. You're just a small potato. What can you do about this world? You have to follow this society's rules and work hard, and then the majority of population is Christian in this country. Find a better Christian church, so make friends there, and maybe even find a husband, to have a
Okay,
ordinary
so
life.
that's how your
Mind
thinking is
like
not clear.
that's mind very scared
Okay,
of
so
seeing things clear.
so using now as an example, right?
No,
So
back then also
okay,
when I was
so there
standing
you go.
there,
In that
that was
situation, it's
yeah.
like my thinking is not seeing things clear. It's saying
My
that you have to do X and you have to do this, but you're in church, so it's not true. So your thinking is not clear. You don't have to do anything but sit there if you're in church. And
right.
it's making up things for a future you that doesn't exist. So that's not clear.
Yeah, yeah. Also, it doesn't want to see things clear.
Yeah.
Scared of seeing things clear, then
Well,
well, it
it seems that way.
seems that way. What do you
So
mean?
it seems that it doesn't want to see things clearly, but
Or it's scared of, fearful. At least fearful. That's true.
yeah, yeah, maybe. You know, Uh, that's a deeper question. Um, but
Maybe not at that moment, but this current me, maybe.
I see a couple examples I got from you.
Sure,
Want to hear them?
sure.
My thinking is not seeing things clear. My thinking is blaming me for what for my eyes in the condition my eyes are in. Like, in other words, there's a you in the past that did it wrong. And that's not thinking clearly because, first of all, you are in the church. You're not in the past doing it wrong. And then, even to this day, do you know how to relax to fix your eyes? So if you don't know how to do it now, how could you have known how to do it back then? So your thinking is not clear in that moment. My thinking is not seeing clear because it thinks that I knew how to do something. This is the important part. Your mind is saying that you knew how to fix your eyes and you didn't do it back then. And that's not clear at all. So even if you knew how back then, it's your mind is saying, I knew how, and I refused to do that for me. Why would you refuse that?
I didn't refuse anything.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how did it happen.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Grab a tissue. I'm totally innocent.
Mm-hmm.
This part, I'm totally innocent. I didn't know. I just wanted to be a good student. And I wanted to be a good daughter to my mom, so I studied hard when I couldn't see things clear. And then I've heard that glasses can help, otherwise it will get worse and worse. Of course I would wear a pair of glasses. How did I? I didn't know
Okay.
anything.
So there's the proof that you do care, and you did do what you can do, which is wear glasses.
Now
But
I knew that the glasses is harmful. But
but
back then I didn't know. I thought it's helpful.
okay, yeah, that's really makes sense. But but just to emphasize this point again, because the ego is going to come back and say you did it again, right? And just to look at this really clearly, right? Even if you knew, your ego is saying that you wouldn't do that for you. It's just not true.
I
Yeah,
didn't know anything.
yeah.
No.
And if you knew, would you refuse to do that for you?
No, if I knew it, I
Yeah,
wouldn't. I would just like pause my study and then just relax. I didn't know
yeah. You didn't know.
all the stress from parents. How could you take a break, right? And then of course you gotta keep up with your homework and etc. I just try to be a good student. Some children they born with, I mean, a free mind of freedom. They don't care. They just like having fun outside. But I was different type of children. I just really wanted to be a good children. So I studied so hard. When I couldn't see things clear, I got a pair of glasses. I didn't know that would be harmful for my eyes.
So the short example here is, I think,
Also, also it's not my fault. I was short during the classes. So I sit at the first, aisle of the whole group, and it's very close to the blackboard. And the teacher didn't change the position regularly. Now we know it's healthier for students, like change the position regularly, so the eyes don't always stare at the
yeah,
same
yeah,
angle, right? Innocent.
yep.
That's the rule of the school. Made me sit there and always sit there. And then the stress from the parents, I didn't know. I just wanted to be a good kid. Of course, I would wear a pair of glasses to see things clear. So keep studying, be successful, right? To be a good student. And my grade always not that bad because I study pretty hard.
The other part of this is, did you do that stress to you?
What do you mean?
Like if we're right, if it is stress that does it to your eyes, makes the problem for your eyes, would you did you do that stress to you? No. So the turnaround example, my thinking is not.
First, I didn't
Hang on
even
a
know.
second. Hang on a second. The turnaround example, my thinking is not seeing things clear. The example is it's blaming me when it's not true. It's just really, that's clarity.
You're blaming me when it's not true. The-
I worked with a woman a lot of years ago.
I want to go back to China.
You do?
No, I want to go back to heaven. And fly, fly, fly. Tired. So struggling. Life is so struggling for me. I
Now,
mean, I live the way struggling.
you what?
I live in a struggling way of my life, and I'm tired of.
So what I want to ask you now that you see what's true, how does it feel?
I feel like I want to go heaven. This is not even my life. I didn't know how did everything happen. It just happened.
You know, I'm asking you this question because when I do the work and I find like these examples that are really, really the truth, I feel good all over. And what I'm wondering is, it sounds like your mind is moving off and going into other things. And that could, if you're not finding, I think in the past you've said that the work is not always working for you, and that could be the reason. It's like when you find this turnaround example, it's so clear. You wouldn't hurt your own eyes on purpose. Like, it's just, that's insane to think that. But it doesn't stop the thought from coming, and it caused stress. And so now it's like turnaround. It's my thinking is not seeing things clear. Is really what's going on, because I'm 100% innocent. Like, not only did I not know, if I did know differently, I would certainly try and help my eyes. So to blame me, it's just, that's very unclear thinking.
So when I stressed, my tummy hurts, my stomach hurts, and also the appendix injury part hurts. So I'm now comforting my tummy. Yeah.
So stress, it shows up in the
And
body. Hmm?
it's painful when I feel the stress. But I just feel desperate. Don't know how to make things better rather than blaming myself.
Do you feel stressed now?
Yes.
So what are you thinking?
That I feel powerless. I don't know how to make things better. Because
So,
feel like every time I try to make things better and I'm making it worse.
okay, but like, and with what we're doing, are you powerless?
I'm powerless with the vision situation. I'm powerless what happened in the past. I couldn't change it. I understand I'm innocent, but they already caused the result, the consequences, and there's nothing I can do about the consequence.
So here again, I'm still hearing you're still blaming yourself.
I am.
Is right.
Also, this makes me feel more powerless because I realize rather than blaming myself, I don't know how to make things better.
So
And
is
the
that
way
you?
it's not work out.
That image that you and I have of you in the church, not being able to see, and then you wearing glasses, is it you?
Yes. It's not me. Then who
Well,
it is.
let's have a talk with Michelle from how many years ago? How many months ago? Take her out. Let's talk to her.
It's in the mind.
Not you.
The real world is still showing those are me.
The real
The I
world is showing you that those are
yeah,
you?
the ID in the wallet, right?
Oh, right. Well, when you take out that ID, is it you? It's a piece of
Even I
paper,
don't
actually.
even I don't identify myself as that. The world will identify me as that.
Ah, right. So this is, well, this is the whole thing. The whole point of the work is to see what's really true, you know? And it's like we can, you know, it's like it's like playing a game. It's like you're playing along. And at some point you forget you're playing a game. And that's when you start to suffer, you know? You know,
I
like,
just
you know that
a
movie?
little, a little bit understand what you're saying, and then that's why I feel powerless because I don't see how can I switch it to a different story since the ID shows it's me. Like the statement I submitted to the USCIS, it's already there, and the vision, it's for now,
Yeah.
it's like this. It's
Yeah.
everything looks so vivid. Evidences, even I don't believe those are me, and those evidence just keep reminding. This is
Right.
you. This is what you did. This is your past.
Yeah.
And that this
Yeah.
is gonna cause this type of future.
Yeah. And so the ego has to work overtime. It has to keep repeating the lie. I think I made that point like to you, like in Nazi Germany, like the propaganda of the Nazis, like they had their
Propaganda
propaganda.
means
It means like it's almost like advertising what's false. So
propaganda means false news. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So they would have to keep saying all these lies about Jews, and they have to put and it has to be constant, and it has to be on the radio, it has to be in the TV, and the ego is like not in a way, it's like Nazis. It has to keep repeating what's not true, because if it stops, you're going to see what's really true. You know, ID. When you say ID, it stands for identification, right? You know what identity actually means when you look in the dictionary? It means to make the same. So there's you, what's real, and then the image and identity, you make it the same. So whether it's outside of you in plastic or it's in your head, it's like you become identified with what's not you.
What can I do? People identify me as that.
Well, they call you that. It's a way to get your attention, you know. But nobody is actually saying you are the name that I'm calling you by. That's what you do. Like if I say Michelle and you answer, you did it. You identified with it. Now I could call you and then you hear that name, you say, you think, oh, he wants my attention. And that's different than identifying with it. When I was at Starbucks one time, they said, um, uh, what was it? Tall Americano for Jerry. And I was like, I said, that's me. And then I thought, wait, that's not me. I'm not a tall American. Well, I'm tall and I'm American, but I'm not a cup of coffee, you know. And it seems obvious, but it's like we forget.
Our tall Americano is it's a coffee.
Yeah, at Starbucks. Yeah. So it's the same thing. It's like you know, if I say if somebody says Jerry and I say that's me rather than
But how to survive in this society without identify self to those things outside too much? Then how?
well you
Feels
can
like
well you can survive when you hear the noise that I make with my mouth, Michelle. When you hear that noise, you might think, oh, he wants to talk to me. But if you think that's who I am, then that's where you start
Yeah.
to suffer.
I now able to separate myself from what people are saying about me. I realize it's the story in their mind that they have about a person whose name is Meixing or Michelle. That's not me at all. So I would not be that mad when other people saying something about me or Michelle Meixing.
Yeah.
That's what I understand, because it's definitely not me. When they say, "Hey, Michelle, shut up," it doesn't mean they're cursing on me. They just say loudly, "Shut up." That's it.
Yeah, they're making noises with their mouth, and they think that there's like a you that should be quiet. They have an image of you being quiet, and so they say it. Yeah.
If I interpret it into they are bad, not friendly to me, or they're cursing on me, or they're attacking me, then a war will start.
Yeah. And that's a war that only you really lose. Yeah.
Because I identify myself as a victim of poor existence.
So what's a turnaround for my eyes are not seeing things clear? What's another turnaround?
Let me turn on the heater. It's too cold. Oh, my eyes is clear. Vision is clear.
My eyes are seeing things that are seeing things clearly. So how's that true?
I don't know. I don't know.
So close your eyes. Close your eyes to see. And go to that moment in the church.
I could see closer items clear.
Yep, that's true.
Other than that, no. I don't see anything.
So if you're really present in that moment, and when I say present, I mean there's nobody who you can believe is seeing better than you, especially if it's in the past, it's you. Like you see, your eyes are seeing clear. You can see your hand in front of you. Maybe you can see the people in front of you. Like
Okay.
your eyes are actually perfect in that moment, because if you're present, they're seeing perfectly. Think about when your eyes have been there at their best, maybe when you were 5 years old, right? And you look down the street and there's a car maybe a quarter of a mile away. You can't read that license plate, even when your eyes are perfect, right? So going back to the church, it's like your eyes see this much and they don't see that much, just the way they did when they were a kid. So the turnaround, my eyes are seeing things clear. It's the same thing. But when you compare it to somebody else, or you compare it to another time, you lose. And that means you're not present, you know?
Without clear vision, a lot of limitations of
Um,
options.
I saw you on the call today with Katie. Were you going to do the work on your eyes?
Hmm?
Were you going to work with Katie on your eyes today?
I don't think they would pick me, so I know. If they pick me, maybe for feedback, I was not going to talk about eyes. I would just say talk about the mercy and the compassion to self and to others.
Oh, so you just had a question?
No, no question. I didn't I didn't think they will pick me because I talked with Katie for 10 minutes a few weeks ago. Normally they don't pick a person that fast. So I didn't expect. So I didn't prepare much.
So,
I just try a little bit of luck. Maybe I could give a feedback very quick. Just show my appreciation.
so going back to this turnaround, how does that land with you when I say that example? My eyes are seeing things clear. I can see this much and this much, not that. Just like when I was a little kid, I could see this much, this much, but not that.
Also, when Katie did a worksheet with a guy who really just have medical condition with the eyes, and he also worked on I cannot see things clear. And I remember Katie remind him, "Can you see an apple clear in your head right now when you close your eyes?"
That's
And
another
then
great example.
and this is important, to be honest. Katie doesn't practice the body mind spirit field, but some people say the key point that you want to see things clearly is to activate the visualization in your mind first. So first picture in your head, and then you can see things clearly. The more clearer when you close your eyes and then can see things clear, then the better vision is. Most people cannot see things clearer outside. For example, I look at my hands right now and I close my eyes. 1 to 10, how many points I give myself for the hands in my head compared to the heads I see very clear in front of me. And I
Yeah,
only have 3.
so that's another, that's another example. Like my eyes are seeing things. Oh, okay. Actually, no, that's a little different. My thinking is seeing things clear. In that moment, you're seeing you in the future with bad eyes. You're seeing you with ugly glasses. You're seeing you in the
Yeah,
past, and
those
if you're a
pictures are
fault,
vivid.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're seeing
those
those
pictures are
really
very.
well. So much, it's so clear to you that it's causing you stress.
And then according to the let's say attraction law, then the more I imagine in my head, the higher it might happen.
The
So
more,
the more often I imagine the vivid picture, the higher chance it will really become true.
Mm.
So the thought create the, the reality. So questioning the thought is very crucial, very important. I learned the crucial from the chat GPT AI. AI
yeah.
often using the word crucial. And
So,
so if I change my mindset, believe in a different story, then the outside will start changing too.
yeah. Well, I don't. I know I
But
don't try and change
no,
my
no,
mind.
no. Katie doesn't talk about changing things outside, but that's the law. Don't
Yeah.
care about don't want the actual result, but the result will just very matching the belief system. But if
Yeah.
I want it, it means I'm scared of losing it, then it's a different story.
You know what? To me, the law of attraction is like there's thoughts that that attach that my mind is attached to, but that's attracted to, and there are ones that aren't. And when I question it, then they're no longer attracted, and then it just leaves peace. Yeah, for me, the law of attraction is just about what thoughts am I attracting and attaching to. It's not what I get on the outside, because when I get on the outside, there's going to be thinking about it that's good, or it's going to be a bad thing, you know. But
No, I don't quite believe the law of attraction, but I believe there's a law about the universe. We experiencing whatever we believe. That's definitely true.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the law of attraction very easy to be misused by people, by ego,
Oh yeah.
to be a tool to wanting something, but not looking inside. Just
Yep.
want to do things outside. Yeah, no, I don't spend time on law of attraction either, because I
So
understand if ego wants something badly, like wanting the green card badly for these years, it's creating a hell. And that's why I say maybe I go back to China. I mean, I just don't want to do more things that are against my true willing to just wanting to make my case stronger. I want to cherish my time to do things, to spend on things that I truly like, truly enjoy. If this decision will cause a result that I will not have a green card and not have a stronger case, and that might not even be true because who knows?
so
I
you
still,
overused your eyes. Is that true?
I, no, 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 yeah. Without studying, I would say yes. With this, like a learning, studying, no. No one can ever overuse the eyes or anything.
Not even possible to overuse your eyes. You know, if I'm overusing my eyes, quote unquote, like I, I'm I'm definitely believing that they're fine in that moment. That they can that they're there for me to use. And they've been there and they've always worked. So why wouldn't I just use them? You know? It's only afterwards that there's a belief, oh, I overused my eyes. Well,
So many, not so many. The whole society is talking about don't overuse eyes, right?
mm,
And then saying if overusing the eyes will cause the eye strain, and that will be harmful for the vision. That's 99% of people talking about, right? On the internet, everywhere.
and if
If,
it comes to you and like you think, oh, I'm overusing my eyes, and you keep doing it, then you want something more than your eyesight.
right? Wanting success,
Yeah,
wanting money,
yeah,
wanting other people's attention,
yeah. And,
wanting,
and still, it's not that you have a choice in that. It's like you believe that your eyes will will get better maybe in the future. You know, there's always ego's got like a lot of tricks. And I think, oh, it's okay to overuse my eyes now because I want this. You know, I'll still have my eyes. And so, yeah. So let's
and
turn it
what's,
around.
and what's supposed people do? Just relax when it feels a little bit fatigued. Just like maybe gives 20, like a 5 minutes break.
Well, you know, I like what Katie said. People do what they do. They they take a break. They won't take a break. They take a long break. They might they might ask a doctor. They might, tell their friends about it, and their friends tell them not to, and then they listen or they don't listen. There's just there is no right. Again, this is related to another thing that Katie says. The worst thing that can happen is a thought. You know, I use my eyes too much. It was my fault. Like that's the worst thing that can happen. Katie lost her vision for a while. She said it was like walking around looking through like a fogged up mirror. And as it turned, and she could have had that thought, I'm not going to ever see again for the rest of my life, and that stress would make her eyes probably even worse. you know but now today she sees. you know so let's turn it around. I overused my eyes. How about I didn't overuse my eyes? How is that true? I didn't overuse my eyes. Your eyes.
At that moment, I didn't overuse my eyes. I just look at the screen.
Yeah.
So generally speaking, then I'm not sure. I think I still didn't overuse my eyes. I didn't
Say again?
stare. Generally speaking, I still don't think I overused my eyes. I didn't open my eyes 24/7. I close it when I sleep,
Yeah.
when I nap.
In that moment, you just looked to see that it's blurry over there. And that's not overusing your eyes. Yeah. The other example I see is I can still see a lot of things in that moment in that church. And if I overused my eyes, I wouldn't be able to see. Or I wouldn't be able to see a lot more. Hmm.
I have a teacher just keep reminding me, trust your eyes. Never able to hurt them. That's impossible. Trust them.
Uh, this is making me think of another example. So,
Yes.
so here's I was looking at a video, and just right to the point. I thought I saw a word that, of somebody's comment about a video, and as I was reading the comment, it wasn't quite making sense to me because of what I saw at the beginning. Because I saw a word different, and then when I looked back at it and then I saw what it really was, the rest of the comment made sense. So your eyes are what your mind is doing. I projected what I thought that word was, and I was wrong about it. So this turnaround, I didn't overuse my eyes. This this is what I'm saying is like I overuse my mind. Or let me see, what's the original thought? I overuse my mind. I think, or I overuse my thinking.
Keep calculating, analyzing what will be the best for my case, for my future. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
I want to die with that is in mind.
So you see that. So you see that image of you over analyzing your case in the past. That's what makes you feel stressed now.
No, I mean, I feel scared now.
Yeah.
If I don't overthinking, then something terrible is gonna happen. If I don't plan ahead of time,
Yep. So it's
I
like
think of
this,
every possibility and then be prepared. If I don't try any possible chance to make that happen, then I'll regret in the future. this thinking pattern really killing me. Like never rest in mind. Tired.
Did you see the past image of you not resting or not having enough rest?
Right.
That's another stressful thought that makes you stress out now.
Okay.
So just
But
to
even
keep,
now I'm stressed out.
huh?
Even now I'm stressed out.
Well, that's what
But
I'm saying.
that's because of the
Every
past
time
image.
every time your mind goes to another one of those images, stress, just over and over. And that's what we're
Okay.
just to keep noticing it, you know? Oh, not me. Oh, not me. That's you.
I'm tired.
That's you overusing your thinking.
If don't overusing the thinking, then fearful,
Sorry?
then feel very fearful. Then feel like if I don't be alert all the time, then something horrible is gonna happen.
Okay, so is that true? If you're not alert all the time, ha, as a matter of fact, when you're believing thinking, you're not alert. You're tripping into the future and past. That's daydreaming.
It's like if the mind doesn't analyze the cause and the consequences, the whole story, making a good analyzation, then
Your mind
life
is, listen to
horrible.
this. Your mind is telling you that you're alert when you're daydreaming about the future and the past. That's not alert.
Yeah, that's what the society encouraging people to do.
Yeah. Well, at the
Learn
end of the day, it's
past and then do better about future and then always planning ahead of time, right? Be prepared. And that's how elites' lifestyle are current, almost current job positions. That's how they get to that high position.
you see
Right?
those images of those elites. That's an image of the past, and they're not real either.
I mean, that's on my mind. I believe that's how it can help it become a successful person.
Future image, successful person.
I just live at the present moment, just like I will sit on the bench in the park for 2 years.
Yep.
Just eat, sleep, exist, and now
Yep.
observe.
There you go. There's another future image of you just living on a park bench, and it's good or it's bad, you know?
Maybe it's good. That sounds very relaxing.
Okay, there you go. And you can have it now.
Scared that no, then how am I gonna deal with other things? Blah, blah, blah. So a lot of fears. Oh, I still have so many paperwork waiting for me. I need the money. Ah, the what I really want is relax, just simple life. I today I put a lot of clothes just into the container, and I left some clothes outside that I think is easy to clean and then simple to wear. Just want to live a simple life. Just tired. I had a lot of fancy clothes before with the limited space, so very crowded. And it took me a lot of time to take care of them.
So you see the difference between the simple life you're talking about and a real simple life. You see the difference? One is something that's external. but the real simple life is just noticing you with the clothes is not you. That's what a simple life is. Because if you're noticing that that's not you, you can still have the thought. It doesn't mean it's going to go away. But it's like, and so you use it rather than it using you.
But less things outside that really help with able to sit here less panicking. Because in my mind there will be less things I need to deal with. The reason I cannot sit somewhere quietly for a while is because my mind think, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, something's still waiting for me. When I reduce the actual things outside that need to be taken care of, I know nothing that urgent waiting for me to do, just some simple clothes as laundry. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to make external life simple. No, I'm trying to. It's because I'm living a simple life, more simple life. That's why the outside is more simple because
Well,
I'm not in.
you could be doing more laundry, and if your mind is clear, you could do laundry all day, and it doesn't look simple to somebody else, but it's simple for you.
Yeah, that's when I work. My work is not simple, but then when I just doing it, it's simple. But
Yeah.
I just feel I don't need to spend that much time on laundry at this moment. So
Yeah,
just keep clothes as I need. So those are not necessary for me at this moment. But if one day I become a house mom or something, or my job is to do the laundry, then the attitude like I am doing one thing at a time will make it not very complicated. It's just a simple life. I am doing what I'm doing. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
It can be a lot of laundry, but depends on how I am doing it, with what type of attitude I am doing it, with hating. I should not supposed to do this laundry. That's not my job. Blah, blah, blah. Or I'm just doing it. That's different. Or you are talking about the eyes. When I said standing there, when my eyes could only see these close things and the further things could not be seen clearly, if I don't have those blaming, self-blaming thoughts, it's just what I'm in a church and then looking at a screen.
Yeah,
and
with the laundry thing, you could be thinking to yourself, wow, I'm so glad I'm not in a wheelchair. And I'm so glad I'm not starving, bothering me while I'm trying to do the laundry. You could be thinking, I'm so glad that the air is clean. There's not like toxic fumes in it. You could just go, if you're like present, you're like in complete gratitude. It's like I can move, my hands don't hurt. I can put this. I have laundry where some people maybe just have the clothes.
I have a laundry.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
It's like some people don't even have, like, all they have is the clothes on their back.
Yeah, that's what I felt. That's how I felt. I felt wow, I have so much good clothes. I feel like I don't need to buy anything for the next 5 years. So many things. I can just wear repeatedly. Maybe this broke. Then if I don't feel like sewing it, then I change. I donate it or throw it away. I have plenty there that I can just keep wearing. I realize life can be simple. I just need few fancy clothes for special events, and then rest of the time I just wearing those casual clothes, easy to be washed by the washing machine. I was also grateful when I was in the laundromat. I don't need to use my hand to wash it. The machine is spinning it.
Hang on one second. I got to double check this text somebody sent me here. Check that
Mhm.
one.
Is it snowing in your city?
Is it what? Snowing?
Snowing? Yeah, New York was snowing yesterday.
Yesterday we were supposed to get, I think it was yesterday, we were supposed to get 9 inches and we got like a half inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday on my window there was this toe.
Oh, yeah. You got more than us then. Yeah. You guys are about 400 miles, I think.
I were doing repeatedly doing the worksheet over and over again, and now slowly seeing the truth about the life. I no need to sacrifice my current happy feeling for the future.
Yeah, the problem with the truth is too simple. You know, it's
That's
just
why I am less fearful of that my case might get loose, because I was like, that's at least I enjoy current moment. I'm tired of living in a horrible future.
yeah, it's
That
a lot
might
of
happen, that might not, but I don't want to be living in the hell right now. But I still often get into the hell, the jail,
yeah,
and then remind myself. That's also after I did the worksheet. What do you want from the green card? Better life, right? Safer life, right? Happy life, right? You think with the green card you will get those things, and now you're torturing myself. I mean, what's the point?
yeah. What you want from the green card, you can have it now.
It doesn't mean I'm not gonna do nothing about the green card. I will still do something,
Sure.
but with a clearer mind.
Yeah.
Maybe I
It
will
could
do it more efficiently.
it could be for the fun of it to,
Point.
yeah.
Just like before, I had so many clothes, but I didn't have time to wear them. Similar thing. If I did too many things about my case, maybe many of them are not useful or even harmful for my case.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when I have clear mind, like to the clothes, I know which I want, which I like, and then I use them very efficiently, clean them very clear, like clean. When I had too many clothes, everything so messy and dirty, and I had to pay rent for them. Same thing to the case. When I have clearer mind, I think first and then I decide, okay, this is what I want to do. Then I can hit the bullet point. That's
Yes.
what our sentence I learned from my therapist. Hit the bullet point and then maximum the efforts instead of doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, and drive myself crazy and then get involved into some weird situation like before, bad relationship, or spend wasting time to a religion that's not even helpful. Now with a clearer mind, I did a lot of research. I found I know I realized I don't want to go to some churches. I maybe go there. And then after I talked with an attorney, an American attorney, she said a lot of judges don't believe people who just go into some like their Asian church with very prepared paperwork because they know it's all fake.
Ah,
So I'm smart. I didn't go to those Chinese church. Glad I found the work. At least I'm going to American church because at least I want to beneficial for myself at some point. And then after further researching, I don't even want to go to American normal church. I want to go to a more liberal place, church or organization. So work is actually saving me a lot of time. If I didn't do the work, didn't have a clear mind, I would
no.
just stuck in a Chinese church, right? And then paying money to them, spending my time to
Oh,
them,
yeah, yeah.
keep myself there, and then dreaming that might be helpful for my case. And at the end, I grab those papers and then evidence, and then just like, I don't believe you're doing this just for your paperwork, for your immigration case. I don't trust you are a real Christian.
Yeah. As you were talking, I was reminded there's a church called, have you heard of the Universalist
Yeah,
Church?
yeah, yeah. Utilitarian Universalist.
Unitarian. That's it. That's it. Unitarian. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
those are good.
You see it through the researching and then keep doing the work, keep questioning myself when I'm having uncomfortable feelings. I get a clearer and clearer mind. but I contacted them. They didn't get back to me. But I will still try to contact them. They have a branch inside of the Union Nations. I want to take that opportunity to try to see if there is any volunteer opportunity there. That would be cool. That would be very cool. They were like posting advertisement trying to hire not the people to work for them, but maybe it's free. But it will be still very cool. And then there's another church called Quaker, Quaker, Quaker,
Quakers.
Quaker. They also similar to Unitarian Universalist. They
Yeah.
they
You
don't
know
have
what?
a denomination.
I have a
much.
tab. I have a tab on my computer right now. It's Quakers. It's like the Wikipedia on Quakers because I was just talking to somebody about Quakers the other day.
Quaker and the Unitarian Universalist were the final result I found that I'm interested in truly joining in.
Mm.
And also the Louise Hayes class, they even changed their name from church to First Center of Religious Science. But there they I also will sometimes join there. Those three is I truly interested in personally. But I still might still go to normal church time to time. But I found a better church called Trinity Church in Wall Street. They welcome LGBTQ group of people. They also
This is on Wall
allow.
Street.
Hmm?
This is on Wall Street.
Hmm.
You
There
mean
were
Wall
three.
Street in Queens?
No,
Oh,
Manhattan.
Manhattan. Oh, wow.
So Manhattan have more liberal churches. There were three churches in my mind in my name list. One is Presbyterian Church
Mm.
in USA. They are more liberal.
Mm.
Presbyterian Church in of America is very traditional, very
Mm.
what is that word? Commerciative? No, the traditional, how to say, the Republican is very conservative.
Oh,
Conservative?
conservative. Yeah.
Conservative. They don't allow female to be pastor and
Oh,
elders.
yeah. Yeah.
And the Presbyterian Church in USA allow, and
Yeah.
and also willing to hold the wedding for LGBTQ group of people. And there is a Trinity Church. They are Episcopal church,
Mm.
also similar. It's called Trinity. And then there is another church. What is that? Methodist church called the Church of Christ. They also welcome LGBTQ group of people and have female elders or something. But only the Trinity Church has very early worship at 8 a.m. So I can Sunday go there and then go to Louise Hayes 10:45 worship. So I can do two at a time. So I might still go to check out to get a baptized certification because the Unitarian Universalists they don't baptize people anymore. The Quaker don't baptize people anymore. Those
Have, have you ever heard
once.
of
Mm,
Have you ever heard of A Course in Miracles? I met somebody who was in the work, and she used to teach
Qi Kequan. I know.
A
I
Course
have
in
heard.
Miracles. Oh, okay, yeah. Wow. So
Well,
yeah, okay, all right, yeah,
yeah, in Chinese, then if I translate to Chinese,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know what is Qi Kequan.
To me, they find a lot of the same things that you find in the work.
Yeah, but I personally still think work is the best for me.
Mm.
It helps me to really sit still
Yeah, that's a big
and
part of it.
in the present. Uh, the miracle course of miracle. If using ego to read them, will easily to misinterpret the
Oh,
content.
yeah,
I
yeah. Well,
feel.
the ego can manipulate anything.
I very smart with using everything to trick itself. Using ego to analyze ego.
Right. That's exactly it.
And
Yeah.
then see what's wrong with me, and then see how can I get better.
Yep.
by the purpose of studying the course of miracle. I know, I understand. They want to be better.
Mm.
So that's wrong, actually. So I love the work is because the sixth question is I'm willing to experience the feeling again, and I'm looking forward. Then that will that kills the ego's dream.
Yep, it's a
And
checkmate, that's
then
for sure.
and then you always remind me, oh, seems like you're blaming yourself. I was like, yeah, I didn't do well. It's still in the past. That's the power of the work. It's reminding. It's the ego just like all the time struggling for its life. Even when doing the work, many people doing the work is trying to don't experience this feeling again,
Mm.
ever again. Trying to kill the feeling, trying to make
Yeah.
things better, right? They have a goal, but the sixth question will kill the ego's imagination. Work is only used for finding the truth. It's not trying to get any egoic, reaching any egoic goal, because
Yep.
the sixth question will kill the goal. I'm willing to. I'm looking forward to. Ego is like crying, no.
Yeah.
No, no, no. I'm doing
Yeah.
so hard is because I trying to never experience it anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, so I love the work. It's a really, really simple and a powerful tool for ego to anchor in this present moment and don't have to pretend, don't have to perform because perform, pretend, trying to act good in front of a facilitator doesn't help. You can pretend to be a good student, but then next time when the feeling comes, then I know the work is still there. Even I can say a lot of things in front of you as my teacher, trying to pretend as a good student, which many people do in another spiritual group. I'm a good student, I practice so hard. But only work bring me back. Okay, I feel irritated. I feel sad. Definitely some work there out there I need to still waiting for me to do. And I cannot lie to myself anymore. So I love the work is a way that like a mirror. I have to be honest to myself. I cannot be not honest to myself if I choose to do the work. If
Mm.
I choose to do something else, miracle course, I can lie to myself easily. Oh, I'm on a better way. I'm trying. I'm getting better. I'm almost there. Uh,
Yep.
uh, I'm creating a good outside, like an external, like a reality. Suffering now, studying hard now, and in the future I can be enlightened. I can be awakened. I'm done with those dreams. No, there's no future. Only current moment. And about the churches, it's also yeah. I'm learning through the process. I'm searching, researching, doing those researching. These years I did a lot of researching. I know a lot of things. I know Eckhart Tolle, I know Sis Material, I know Miracle Course, and I also know more about religions now. I feel this is a earth school. I am taking classes,
Mm.
learning so many things,
Yeah.
knowing so many different things. I've experienced cis material. I've experienced that my ego was trying to using cis material to create a better future.
Mm.
And then I met the work. I realized, oh, that was not a healthy way. I still ego
You know, you
analyze.
it sounds like you're similar to me because I remember looking for the work for 6 years before I found it. Um, I used to be
Turn
in the,
different things.
I used to be, see, I always, yeah, there's a lot of things that tell you what, but, but I couldn't find any system or any teaching that was how do I change or how do I accept myself, that kind of thing. And so every day I would sit down on the computer and I would type in words on the search thing like consciousness, science of mind, Buddhism. And one day I found the work and it took me 6 years. And so, yeah, you learn a lot on the way about all these other, things.
Because,
And they're good. you know, but
They're
they're not
good.
the work.
They're the because those things, it's too hard for ego. It's like I feel like those things are like a college or a university course, and then the work is more like a kindergarten course, teaching you 1 + 1 equals 2, instead of jumping into what complicated equivalent,
But
the
the work can, yeah, it starts simple, but the deeper you go with it, it becomes your ability to do the work becomes like
and
college level, you know?
because everything based on 1 + 1 = 2, all the
True.
math
Exactly.
complicated.
Yeah.
But many people just jump into that and then didn't stay
Yeah.
longer enough with the 1 + 1 =
True.
2. I feel even I say it's kindergarten, just because it's practical, practicable, right? Or
True.
doable thing. Something
Both.
without knowing the basic thing cannot reach to that place. It's empty. That's why I feel also Katie say if judging using ego, judging ego, it's not proper. So today I still decide to judge my eye vision. I wanted to judge myself, but I was like, I'm gonna judge
Well, see,
vision.
you actually didn't, yeah, see, judging your eyes is okay.
Yeah,
You know,
judging eyes is okay. I didn't want to judge myself because Katie said judging something else rather than you,
yeah,
because everything else is still you. I can judge my body, judge my
right,
health, but I try not to judge myself
true.
because it would be too tricky. So
Yeah,
I heard what Katie shared. So today I choose, I wanted to judge myself for hurting my vision. And then I changed. I was like, okay, let me just judge my vision is not good enough. And I'm grateful for the work. And I will also Louise Hayes, simple thing is also doable. It's like a keep teaching you how to speak in a positive affirming way. Those are not what the society teaching us.
mm,
And then the language have a power. And then, well, positively brainwashing the brain and doing the work. I think I'll be fine both sides. I'm doing simple thing, but powerful thing. The Louise Hayes self-affirmation work, like looking at the mirror, saying, "I'm beautiful. I love myself." I would cry when I'm doing that because a lot of judgments would come out. And
ah.
then just practicing simple thing. Oh, I love my hands. I love my eyes. I'm grateful for them.
See,
Those simple things.
I think those things can be powerful when you, like, for example, if you say, I love my hands, it's like, well, why? And if you give like 10
They are
reasons,
very, very they are easy to move. That's evidence. They are
it's,
moving.
they feed
They're so,
me, they
yeah,
help me,
yeah.
they
They
hold the
help.
book I'm reading, like just go like all day long, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Louise Hay is teaching people to. Grateful. I have a beautiful hair, so beautiful. I have a beautiful eyes, so I can see things clearly.
Mm,
I have a healthy nose, so I can breathe. Healthy lungs, so blah, blah, the very vivid, simple but powerful. Those
yeah,
are true evidence. Without hands, I cannot write. I cannot do much thing. Without eyes, then I see nothing. So
yeah,
now I
yeah,
can see my hands.
yeah.
Yeah, I just keep practicing those simple things and then keep doing them, and then it's like two, two. There's a small two on two is four, right? Like the on in the math two,
Two
and
plus
there
two.
no, there's a small two on the right corner. I don't
Oh,
know how
like
to say in
two
English.
squared.
Two squared, but then if square to 3 to 4 to 5, that'll be very, very big. I
Yeah.
think the small thing is like that. It's not like a 2 times 2 times 2. but it's 2 times 10 to 2, but they will be very, very big. Then it's 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
all
yeah.
super, super big. But it starts with a 2,
Yeah, it
very
does, right.
little 2, a very little number. But
Mm.
if I keep doing it, it will adding, but not just 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 is 2 times 2, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And that will be huge, huge. I believe in that. If I'm
Exponential possibilities.
exponential.
Yeah, what you're talking about is exponents. And so you say exponential.
Yeah, I now only want simple things. I just want a better, cleaner place to live. That's it. And that can be in China, that can be here, that can be in another country. It doesn't have to be in the United States. And then
Cleaner place to live right up here. With cleaned up all the thinking, you know?
I cleaned a lot of the mold and the grease, and my place is cleaner than before. But I think I still want to change a better place because this is an old house. In the future, it can be anywhere. I mean, I want to be a free people person. I don't want to be a person living in the jail all the time anymore.
Mm.
I'm tired of living in the jail. I cried too much for that. I'm tired of fighting so hard. Um, Thank you, Jerry,
Okay,
for
Michelle.
help with the work.
My pleasure. And we'll talk soon, maybe. Maybe someday.
Yeah, sure. I think I will be able to make it.
Okie dokie. I'll have
Yeah. So many paperworks waiting for me. Oh no. Just treating us as laundry.
Good thing you only have to do one thing at a time.
I can't.
See all that? So is it true you have to do that paperwork? Is that you doing that paperwork? It's a future image, not you.
Okay, I do one thing at a time, and then try to make less future tasks. Make
And
things.
notice how good your eyes were working when they saw that paper over there.
Right. I was going to say I can see the words on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, talk to you
Okay.
soon.
Your song.
Have a good
Yeah.
evening.
Happy Chinese New Year. It's
Yeah,
still happy. It's still Chinese New Year.
same to you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Did you buy the food from Yummy.com?
Oh, not yet. I got groceries coming right now. So
Instacart.
what's that?
Instacart?
Instacart. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Which supermarket are you buying things from? Whole Foods? Oh no, Whole Foods is not on Instacart.
Yeah, no, it's Wegmans.
Wegmans has organic food.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'll try. I have that option too. Maybe I can buy things from there organic too. Not very expensive. The price there.
It's better
Not
than
too.
Whole Foods, I'll put it that way.
Oh, wagon, right? Weekend.
Wegmans.
Well, I know what you're talking about. It's,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll try that supermarket next time.
All right.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye.